I can make titles now. Ah, welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Let's Play Sacred with me, Bezlonir, your host, as always, with the most goats, the most goat cheese, and the most cheesy goat. The greatest of all time cheesiness. I was just taking a drink, IRL. Don't know why I didn't or could not have done that before I started the recording, but you know, because things. I gotta go up here, do a quest or something. Something that's kind of aggravating about this game, kind of weird. God, these things make terrible noises. Is the way that the regen works is kind of weird. Like if I click Companion of the Woods, that might have a separate regen because it's a magic spell, but if you click something with a really long regen spell, it resets the regen on like everything else. So that's why when I click multiple shot, it takes so much longer for penetrating arrow to regen than it normally does. Hey! See, I had a point there, sort of. Okay. There's one guy still alive. I don't know why it said we eliminated that group. But this is our quest here. Gotta keep this person alive, apparently, until... Why'd you go behind a tree? I wanted to talk to you. Okay. So I think we just have to keep her alive till we get back to town. That shouldn't be a problem. And here we go. I don't know, I mean, if anybody does watch these and they enjoy watching it, that's cool, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Like, yeah. Guess I'm just doing it for my enjoyment. I could, like, it'd be easier to just play without that, but, you know. Okay, so that's for the person that we just brought back. I think we are now done with this particular village area. There's no vendor here, I don't think, so... there we go. There's another farm and stuff. Wait, there's a... Well, where were you before?
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at your disposal.
Oh, well that's an easy quest, but I'm not going over there. I don't repeat myself. Oh, kill this guy, he's worth a lot of XP. And he is pretty easy. Yeah. Those guys are... The thing you gotta like about them is, I mean, they walk slow. Okay, just run around a little bit so you can shoot your gun. Come on, man. Oh, I never switched that. So, I don't even know how I managed to kill that group. Yeah, it's work in progress. Figure this out. I might just move everything all the way over and put unicorn there. I'll do that off camera if I do. It doesn't even matter that much. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I don't even remember. I think I was just QQing or something. Oh man, I gotta go all the way around to turn this quest in. Totally forgot. Spaced it. I don't know why you can't get it this town from the other side, but... Oh gosh, it's one of those things that stick with you, like the annoyance of something like that. Alright, come on. There we go.
Hey!
I don't know.
City people.
The controls in this game could be better.
For nature.
A lot of things in this game could be better, but it's still pretty addictive. Just because there's a lot of stuff to do. There really is a lot of content. So it kind of makes me go like, why? I don't know why they spread it out so much, you know? This game is pretty long. I would say if you like kinda knew what you were doing and you didn't bother with too much stuff that you didn't actually have to do, you could probably beat this game in about 15 to 20 hours. 20 hours was about my mark on that character, but by that token I'm already around 20 hours on this character. I'm not that far into the game because when I first started out with this character I didn't know what I was doing, so I was sort of just like, I don't know, I was sort of just putzing around. There's a good. I wanted to get that rune. Stop picking things up. Ugh. Don't like the way that collect all works in this game. Not that much. So, yeah. Unfortunately, there was no vendor back there. Yeah, so
Band of thieves!
Alright. I don't know why sometimes I forget that I actually have an auto attack. Okay. Perhaps at some point I'll get to the point where I don't have to look down at the keyboard to switch my skills out anymore, but problem is,
Vagabond.
you know, it's just sort of weird and awkward. God, oh, I hate that. I hate it when you like accidentally click on a piece of loot before you even see that it's there. You're just trying to move and like the game's all, oh, you want to go there, don't you? And you're like, no, I don't really want to go there. The game's like, well, you're going. The only problem with that is that makes you get off your horse. So if I take the road south, I'd go to Bravesbury. I've actually been there before, off camera. I just don't really. I think we'll do that on Silver maybe, but I don't feel like we need to do that right now. Bastard. Okay. Still got a couple guys left. Man, she really sounds like she's working hard for that. Don't she? Okay, there's like blacksmith over there. This place is it's pretty cool. This is gonna take a few videos. I have a feeling it's gonna take a few videos to get through all the things that you can do over here. Because it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff you can do over here. Okay, so this is like the gates to the castle.
I mourn the sacrifices which may still come in the civil war among your people. I'll get you yet. It's an honor to serve you.
Apparently that guy was related to the main quest, because you know somebody's related to the main quest if they... You know somebody's related to the main quest. Yeah. When they have voice acting attached to their dialogue. That means only a big baddie can kill somebody who has voice dialogue, unless they happen to be like the random guy with like...
You can be sure you'll not have to wait long for this job to be completed.
That guy to the Thieves District. And
my backpack is full and my back is bent.
What?
It's an honor to serve you.
So as you will see when we get to the Thieves District, you have the option of either helping that guy or screwing him over. These things are interesting. You know what this reminds me of? You see this guy? That reminds me of that Tengen game. What was it called? Rolling Thunder? That looks like one of the little guys who would like pop out from behind the door like unfairly and kill you in Rolling Thunder. I don't think I wasn't good at Rolling Thunder, but I played it a pretty fair amount. So we had that, you know. Wasn't that one of those games? It was kind of like Tengen was like the company that didn't really
honor to serve you.
Play ball with Nintendo, so their their games were like technically... who's moving me around? I'm not happy about this. Do not fucking move me. Alright? I'm trying to use a fucking vendor here. Jesus, these days, man. Just trying to use the vendor. Why do you gotta be messing around? Oh, that ain't bad. But I think this is better. Oh yeah, dude, that's way better. Done. I totally. Oh, the Tenjin thing. What weren't they the company? Like their stuff was like. I might save that for an NPC or something. In fact, I might give it to this guy. See what he's working with already. But so their cartridges were like they kind of looked different, and I don't think they went through Nintendo's licensing. I think there was like a little disagreement between the two companies, and like so I think it was Tenjin who they were like, well, we're just gonna do things our own way, screw you guys. They probably just didn't want to give Nintendo a cut or something like that, you know. But yeah, so the point of that is they're the ones who did the I don't know if any of that's good, but it doesn't seem like the thing I need. So let's see if this is an upgrade for this guy. He didn't seem to want it. Okay, yeah, that's an upgrade. Well, he doesn't need regen spells. Okay. But that's what I think. I think it was like something like that. Why is there like an elite guy right in the middle of town?
I'll take on your job.
So those, yeah, that's not actually shady there. That one, oddly enough. God, that guy had a lot of loot. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know what to say. So we go up here now. This all works. Did we have a? Yeah, we have a story-driven reason for being up here. Main quest related. I don't think there was a. Was there? Oh, if there's a quest in here, I never got it before. I don't think I actually went into this building on my other character. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever did this one.
I'll take on your job.
There's a lot of. No, you know what? I may have gone in here. There's a lot of quests in this city, though. Kind of typical of a big city. I think there was a lot of quests in that last big city that we went to, but I just didn't do very many of them. I was kind of I wanted to get to that dragon. I don't know why. But so I was kind of in a rush to get to that dragon. I was like, I don't want to do too many side quests right now. And it's actually the way I feel right now is I don't want to do too many side quests because I don't want this to take too long to get to the point of beating the game, which I think we can do everything ultimately between all the difficulties without having to do everything each time in each difficulty. Like, that's probably unnecessary, you know? So, good thing to just go ahead and open up this portal. Always a good idea. I don't know how I managed to walk all the way through it without opening it up. Did we really need to go to another vendor? So, yeah, as you can see, I got my trading skill up to like 13. So, it's always possible. I'll probably do most, because I tend to like run between the vendors for a while to see if they have anything good. Each time you go to a new vendor, they're going to show you new stuff. Wow, I've never seen one with 4 slots before. Chest piece. You could, yeah, man, that could be pretty good. But I already have a pretty good one. If it had, like, a good base on it, you know, it'd be good. But I don't really want to do this sort of thing on camera, so, yeah, nothing too amazing there that I, like, feel like I really have to stop for. This goes up to Brave Rock Castle proper, which is currently being inhabited by, if I'm not mistaken, the Baron de Mordry, who was the guy who was all like a dick. He's like, bring my ring down to this dude, and he totally won't kill you, but when we got there, he totally did try to kill us, and like, we just friggin' whooped his ass like he was no problem, but then the other guy was still like, "Oh, I've been wounded grievously," and we're like, "Dude, you didn't get touched." He's like, "No, I did. I'm telling you, I did. I got hurt very badly. Just admit it. You just want to go play with somebody else." God. No, I have been killed. I am sorry. And then, like, you're like, okay, fine, go be dead.
I'll get started
then,
on
like,
your assignment right away.
An hour later, you see him over at Jeremy's house playing, like, PlayStation. You're like, oh yeah, I get it, because I only have a Super Nintendo. Alright, buddy, I get how it is. Yeah. That's not based on something that actually happened to me, but I think it's a what do they call those things? A mishmash of things, you know. Because I think we've all either been that friend that wants to... What? I don't even know what that was about. Okay.
My armor hardly protects me against ordinary injury.
Oh! Wow, I don't think I ever did this before. This would be a good place for explosive arrow. Except they're already dead. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I think we've all been there. We've all been... either had that friend or been that friend that, you know, goes over to somebody's house because like, the gaming system they have. Like, they have the better gaming system than you. So, I mean, if you were lucky enough that you weren't, the guy who went over to people's houses to use their gaming machine, then you were probably, for whatever reason, no judgment, but you probably had the gaming machines yourself, and people came to your house.
You don't look like one of Demordra's scoundrels. If you want information, talk to Pry.
Talk to Pry. Sounds like he would be the one to get information from you. Next time, Pizza's gonna take out for you. Looks like she just dropped a set piece there. And we got a little over 10 minutes, depending on how I want to do this. Oh, I don't think we can use that. Yeah, I think that's a Seraphim item. I've played this game at least like 50 hours now.
Hey!
And I have to say, I'm almost certain that there's no correlation to, like, the whole, oh, we gotta pick this room key up. This is, actually read this the first time I did it. A little bit. I glance at these quest descriptions. So we're, like, rescued, because he's like an old guy, he's got, like, old balls, and he's keeping this chick, you know, captive in his house, like, putting his old balls on her face. And, the guy that she's actually in love with and he's in love with her wants her back, so you're rescuing her for him. You see this little thing? There's like a cave there. We're gonna go in there in a minute, but I want to turn in some more quests first and stuff and get all these things cleared out, because that's a decently long dungeon, and yeah, it's so that was the lady we just saved, actually. So yeah, that's a decently long dungeon, and as I've unfortunately had way too many incidences of NPCs dying on me, I'd rather not repeat that too much. We'll get this quest from this guy.
I'll get started on your assignment right away.
So, yeah, you know how this stuff goes. They keep dying, so I don't want to take those guys in there. Alright, hold on. We got a big old group over here. We gotta... It's sometimes, like, I click on something and it doesn't... Like, multiple arrow won't go. I don't know. This game is weird about... it doesn't, like, where your mouse is at or what it's hovering over. So it's like, no, we don't want to trigger your ability or whatever. So here we gotta go down and we gotta, like, duel this guy. I challenge you to a duel. Well, okay. Another thing that also works is to use explosive arrow with this spread function.
Does that hurt?
It seems to do a lot of damage. Yeah. So that was successful. None of our minions died or anything. God, did you see that? That hit for 7,000. I don't hate that. Alright, I gotta check the time again. It'd be nice if I had that up on my screen, but though I should, the game has decided not to do that for me. Now, if I did go into that little tower there, there's a dungeon below the tower. One problem with that is that you have to rescue like 3 people there, and you wind up like, if I did that, I'd have like 6 or 7 followers here right now who could probably all die quite easily. And then once they die, the quest has failed. The main reason for doing these quests is, well, firstly, it's just something to do, I guess, but you can also get ability runes that are specific to your character by doing that. So, let me consult the map real fast here. Okay, I want to go down here. This is the Thieves District over here. I believe I have at least 1 quest to go here. So we will do that. And we will be betraying a scoundrel, as I believe I already said. So no huge surprise there. Yeah, we got a couple here. Yeah, okay, come over here. And there's like these guys. I am Bergenix of Tatabat, Captain of the Royal Guard at Brave Rock. Are you handing over your companion? With an X. Is that a question mark? I gotta accept now because this jackass is fucking hammering on me.
Murderous rat!
Hold on, I don't know what's going on. It's fucking, that's bullshit, you know? It's another thing that pisses me off about this game. But if you're at the fucking vendor, or you're reading quest text or some shit like that, it should pause the fucking game. I shouldn't have to like, and you saw that's giving me an ultimatum. I have to either know what that ultimatum already is, or read it or something, you know? I'm just like, what was that? Oh, a dagger. Yay. I think it is possible to make a melee Wood Elf build. I don't know how good it is. But, yeah, but it's like, dude, it's giving you an ultimatum. You kind of want to read that, and you have no freaking choice because you got this guy hitting you. You can't exit out of that menu without giving an answer. You know?
Vermin.
I'm trying to focus on finding all these guys so I can kill them. So one, like, this explosive arrow creates a lot of visual clutter. It's kind of nice to have a mix of like skills that sort of home a bit, so you can have the option to use those. Sweet. So I just got a unicorn rune. We'll just use that. There's no reason not to. So now he's maxed at 75 levels above mine currently. I believe I have. Oh, I didn't realize there was a rune there. I didn't even know I killed something over there. I don't know. So yeah, the fact that it doesn't like let you not do that is sort of vexing. Let me see. Time. I got a little bit of time. I don't know if I want to do that or not. What are all these quests? Oh, that's simple and stupid. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go give Gladius his axe back. Let me ask you a question. And then there's I don't know. You may have seen off to the side there was a little Coliseum there, so we'll go over to the Coliseum. There's a quest in there that we can do. I would have to say it just makes sense to do these quests while you're here because, I mean, they're pretty much like, you're already here, so why not, I guess. Let's see, this guy has a quest. I think I'm gonna have to get off my horse, though. It's a little bit difficult to navigate all this crap. He wants his minutes.
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at your disposal.
Anyway. Then we go in here. That was actually unrelated to this. Okay, there's another thing, game. Sometimes you do this. It's like you have to go in a certain direction to go into a place, and then you go in the same direction to exit it. So you just perpetually, you're like...
I'll gladly take the job on.
Just going in and out ad nauseum. This is another example, because you got to press up again to do that. But if I press up now, it might just be on an impassable object or something. Yeah, this guy's
Die,
easy.
unworthy one.
These guys were pretty easy with my spell-based elf, but they're gonna be real easy now. Actually, I don't even think I had to hit that guy. I think my followers would have killed him, and pretty much one-shot that guy. So that's all you gotta do. You gotta kill 3 guys, and then come up here. That's what I'm talking about. I just tapped it. God, game. Honestly, they should have gone back through the programming. Give like a ½ second of dead time so you can see the fucking screen they just loaded before, you know, your character automatically transitions back over to something else. Yeah. Once again, game, I can't get up on that horse because your character has to do an animation to get on the horse. So if the character can't fit on the side of the horse in order to do the animation, then your character can't get on the horse. And then when you try to do that, your screen starts jiggling from left to right, and you're just like, man, this game is bugging out, buddy. So, I don't know, what can you say? I appreciate this game. I've had a lot of fun with it. It definitely has some flaws, but I guess if it didn't have some flaws, then Bezlonir wouldn't be playing it, right? This seems to be all I do is play frustrating games that have flaws. Like, I should just be happy when I'm LPing a game that is at least fun. So I'm gonna park my butt outside of this little place here. I'm gonna zoom in so you get a kind of a view of my character here. I think that's basically the only way you kind of like get a view of the character. There's no like portrait mode or anything. And I guess I'm gonna save my game here. This is like the second LP I've recorded in a row. I might do another one, at least till we get past this city. And yeah, so when we come back, we'll go into this tower. Isn't that exciting? Aren't you looking forward to it? You're gonna be dangling, you're gonna be breathless until the next time I upload a video. You're, man, what's in that well? I could buy the game, but it'd take me like more time to get through, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this is Bezlonir signing out of another episode of Let's Play Sacred. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.